What's up, buds? This is Cookin' Buds. My name is Matt Sagisi. Behind the camera, that's Braden Curtis.
Hey.
He's my bud. And you know what? We here at Cookin' Buds, boy, do we just love boba. But gosh darn it, are we just too lazy to drive all the way to the boba store and buy it ourselves. And getting the pre-packaged, freeze-dried nonsense, there's no fun, there's no sport in that. So you know what? We're gonna show you how to make it from scratch in the comfort of your own home. You can put it in your smoothies, or any of your other drinking needs, or your smoothies, anything. But let's get this thing rolling. Alright, the first thing we're gonna show you how to do is make the boba. Now here's what you're gonna need. We have here some tapioca starch. We bought ours on Amazon. For whatever reason, it had one-day shipping, so that's pretty cool. But if you don't want to do that, you can probably find this at most Asian markets. And now we're gonna do about half a cup in this bowl here. But you know, I got the apron on, but I don't feel ready, you guys. Ooh, I know. Now I'm ready. Let's do this. Doing about half a cup, as I mentioned. Be very gentle when you're pouring this in. Pop that over in our mixing bowl. Perfect. And now I have behind us over here some boiling water. You want to use boiling water when you're making this, because if you use kind of lukewarm water or room temp water, the dough gets really kind of crumbly and not really pliable. So it just makes things a little bit easier. Please be careful not to burn yourself though. That's the big thing. And we're going to use 1/4 of a cup. So the rule of thumb with the boba is whatever amount of flour you use half the amount of water. Very gently. And we're gonna come over here, and I'm just gonna add thusly and kind of stir as we go along here. Just gonna kind of incorporate it in. It's gonna get kind of non-Newtonian on you, but that's okay. I'm going hands now. I think it should be cool enough to just kind of work it in that way. There we go, yep. Just gonna kind of go this way. There we go. Once it gets to that certain consistency, it's gonna come together. You just kind of work it in your hands a little bit till everything is nice and incorporated. There you go. And what you should be left with is just a nice little ball of dough. So that is the easy part. Easiest way to make the boba now is to sort of break your dough apart into little strips, and you want to kind of roll them out into long little pieces. Kind of like you're rolling out dough. Might break a little bit, it's okay, it'll come right back together.
One hour later.
Get the last little bits of love in there. If they crack, no big deal, you're gonna shape them into little balls anyway. So once you kind of got all your dough rolled out, you want to find yourself a cutting utensil, and if you're like me, you don't do anything halfway, and I'm wearing war stripes. So you want to grab something nice and heavy. Kitchen knife will do just fine. And then you kind of want to just take this and just sort of cut little pieces off, like so. Depending on how big you want them. You can go big or small.
2 hours later.
Alright. So once you got all your little logs of boba cut up into nice little bits like this, what you're going to want to do is just roll them into balls. This is the easy part, but this might take a little bit considering, but it's good, it's worth it, trust us. You gotta trust us on this one. You use your palm of your hand, shape them up real good. They don't have to be perfect spheres, just something that'll be a little less weird shaped. There we go, that's fine. If you want to be creepy, you can do one on each finger, freak your friends out. I'm getting uncomfortable, I'm gonna go ahead and stop that.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Done. Now, once you got all of your little boba balls into various shaped spheres that you like, you're gonna bring them over here. We got some water boiling on the stove behind us. And then we're just kind of sort of gently introduce them to the water. Let them fall in there. So what's gonna happen is after about a minute or two, they're gonna float to the surface. And then you want to wait for them to sink back down to the bottom, and that'll take about 5 minutes, and they're going to be a lot more tender that way, and not quite as rubbery. Ah! Oh, we got some floaters already. Once they're all in, turn the heat down just a little bit to about a medium and let them do their thing. All right, it's been about 5 minutes. Our boba are kind of floating and sinking back down. I'm gonna take that as a sign that they're all good. And now what you wanna do is you wanna get yourself a slotted spoon and then just sort of take them out of the water and then transfer them into some honey. This is gonna help preserve the boba and also sweeten them a little bit. And all I do is I like to put a little bit in at the bottom first of the honey, and then if we need any more, oops. Once they're all in, I like to pour a little bit more honey over the top, just the way they're all getting sweetened. There you go. Don't need a whole lot. And then we're gonna swirl them around a little bit. There we go. And now go ahead and leave these to steep until you're ready to use them. I'm gonna put them over here. And now comes the fun part, the stuff we put them in. Let's make a smoothie. Ooh, baby. Don't that look refreshing? And my goodness, am I thirsty after all that hard work. And you know what? I think my bud Braden and I, we've earned ourselves a nice...
Thanks, man.
My pleasure. Cheers. Drink up, everybody. Ooh. Oh, that's good. That's a good, it's got chewiness. I like to swallow them whole, like little pills.
You're the worst type of human.
It's good. Real good. Thank you everybody for coming on this journey with us. Like and comment and subscribe, watch the next one, all that fun stuff. We'll see you next time on Cooking Buds. I like this.